Mike Schmitz here with Cam Reddish, McDonald's All-American in Atlanta. Cam, you had a couple days of practice under your belt. What has this experience been like for you so far?
So far, it's been great. It's really competitive out here, which is great. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. But overall, it's been fun.
What do you think you've been able to show, scouts, executives, on the floor that maybe they haven't seen in the past from you?
I can do everything. Past year for my high school team, I did a lot of scoring. But I really can pass and stuff too. So they're probably seeing a little bit of that too.
And for people watching this who maybe aren't too familiar with you, what can you tell us about yourself as a player?
I don't know. Okay. So my strengths for me is making plays. Honestly, basically doing whatever the team needs. I can score, I can pass, whatever we got to do, rebound. I make sure everything.
It seems like your best position long term might even be point guard. Like, are you most comfortable on the ball?
I agree with that. I like having the ball in my hands. I can see everything. I feel like I always make the right play. So I think honestly I agree with you. In the highest level, I feel like I'll be the best at the point guard.
How do you think you're going to fit in at Duke with, Zion and RJ and some of the guys, and what led to that decision?
I feel like I'll be perfectly fine. We're all naturally unselfish players, so that should be fun. But Duke, I loved it from the start. So I knew I wanted to go there, and the coaching staff made it easy for me by telling me what I had to work on and stuff like that. So that stood out. Overall, I love the school, and it was easy for me.
What are some of those things that they mention? Areas they want to see you get better, and that you personally think you still have room to improve.
They want to see my effort. Always be there. A lot of small things. Cleaning up. Handle and all that type of stuff. And putting on a little bit of weight.
I think when we've interviewed you in the past, that's been some things we've talked about is just effort and consistency. And I know you've mentioned that before about playing with consistent effort. And how is that something that you work on? And do you go back and look at film, or do you how do you kind of evaluate your progress there?
It's all mental. You gotta stay engaged and focused throughout the game. And I go back with my coaches and watch they'll see where I have defensive lapses and stuff like that, and they'll point them out to me so I can see, so I don't make that mistake again.
You're clearly one of the most talented players in this class in terms of your skill set, your physical tools. I think any of the NBA scouts would tell you that. Do you feel like you still have room to up your motor and you can be a little bit casual at times?
Obviously, yeah. You're never going to be perfect. So there's always room for improvement, and that's why I chose Duke, because they told me what I had to work on. So I feel like if I go there, I'll become a lot better and prepare for the next level.
How do you think you fit into the modern NBA?
Positionless. I don't have a specific. I don't have a one position. So I feel like I fit in there. Great.
Who are some of the biggest, influences in your life, whether it's basketball or just life?
My dad, he does a lot of, he makes a lot of sacrifices for our family, and my mom. My parents. I'm with my parents, and they're great. I couldn't ask for better parents. They support me. They're here right now. They're a complete blessing. I love them to death. But yeah.
Do you have a skills trainer or somebody you've been working with since you were young?
Yeah, I've been working with Pooh Evans for a little bit. Probably since 7th, 8th grade. But for a while now, yeah. So I'm really close with him. I committed at the facility. But yeah, I'm really close with him and his family.
I think when we first saw you at USA Basketball, you were skinny, and it seems like obviously you've grown up a lot. Do you know where you're at right now physically in terms of height, weight, wingspan?
No, I'm 6'8". My wingspan I think is 7'1". I actually recently got really sick, so I lost about 15 pounds. But I'm almost back. I got 12 of it back, so I'm probably 207 right now. But I'm going to try to get there and then get past, so I'm going to keep working.
How many positions do you think you can guard at the next level?
In college? NBA? Probably 4. As of now, until I get stronger. Once I get stronger, I can guard everybody.
And how many, or who in particular do you really like to watch and study?
I like watching Russell Westbrook a lot, just because of his intensity. But I also enjoy watching LeBron because he's so smart. I'd love to pick his brain one day. He's one of the greatest of all time. So I really like watching LeBron.
Have you had the opportunity to get in some open runs and stuff like that during the summers or with some NBA guys? And if so, who?
I don't think so. I played at Duke, but I don't think I played in any pros.
And where do you see yourself, 5 years from now?
In the All-Star game.
And how would you describe yourself off the court? Any interests, non-basketball?
I mean, I'm kind of laid back. I don't go out. Like, I don't do much. I play video games, hang with my little brother, hang with friends, but I don't really do much. I kind of just lay back and chill.
And you're obviously focused on Duke and even, this game and this week. But, a lot of mock drafts and different websites will have you, in the top 3 or 5. Do you pay attention to that? Does it matter to you? Where are you at with all that?
I mean, I can't not see it nowadays. So, I mean, obviously I see it. But, I mean, I'm going to just trust God's will. Like, if it's for me, it's for me. If it's not, so be it. That's all I can do is trust God.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.